Alright, hola from Mexico. It is 2021 and I'm proud to announce the first race of 2021. We've got a rescheduled race in Mexico for SSR Tier 1 Racing. Your man AJ Mars on the comms again tonight. I have missed everyone over the long break. Thank you for tuning in today. We've got some exciting action here. Tier 2 and Tier 3 was a little crazy in Mexico. Tier 1 is not going to disappoint. We've got a championship battle that could be decided tonight between ABR Murphy and Payax Kings. Got a few reserves sitting in tonight. People still on holiday, so this should be spicy. Big shout to Whiffy sitting in tonight. We got, I believe, Heatwave sitting in tonight as well. It's going to be exciting stuff, guys. And thanks for tuning in. Let's see who is first out. I believe that's going to be the man Stinner, also sitting in the pink Mercedes. Big shout out to Stinner for the subscription. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the awesome emotes. Guys, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Formula Maxim in the chat saying pole time guesses. You can try if you'd like, but I'm going to say pole position is going to be the fastest guy on the track. It's 100% guess there. As we saw in the previous two tier races for this location, penalties were a premium. Everybody collecting some no-no marks. It's a very tight track here, easy to collect some penalties. You're going to see a couple of people are probably going to invalidate a few times here on the quali session. Just like always, 18 minutes, short quali. We've got 15 on the grid today. Stinner's going to be the provisional right now. He's out front. He's got to keep it clean, stay on the lines. We're watching him take his lap right now. There's a speedy little bunch right here. Stinner had a purple, but it looks like that might have been... Is that Afro behind him? No, that's Division behind him. Division steals it right away, using that toe to his advantage. Stinner pushing the car real hard on these fresh softs. You see the rear end kind of jerk there. He's able to keep the traction down. Hope you boys have been practicing over the last 2 weeks off. I know I haven't. I've been enjoying the time off. Back to work, doing a little working for the man. Stinner 114.3. Division with a 14.8. Alright, Payox 14-1 is going to steal away the provisional pole. What do we got coming around? Here comes Murph. This is the guy to watch right here. So Murph is in a championship battle right now with Payox. Ooh, and I don't know, Formula. I'm not sure about what setup he's got. Os Formula getting a 13.7 dominant lap there. We did some calculations earlier about who's going to do what as far as possible wins. Let's take a look here. What was the verdict? I'll have to look and see where I saved the photo. I missed it. Purple sector 2 there for Murph. Murph's going to go into P2, 14-1. A little bit faster than Payox. Os Murph, though, setting a commanding time here. Is that JD coming there? JD shooting through the S's. A little wobbly. Whiffy on the mediums, playing the alt strategy. Whiffy, the only one's on the mediums right now. He's sitting in the AlphaTauri tonight. Whiffy, pre-race, said he just killed a meatball sub. That extra weight's definitely going to come into play here later. It's going to slow him down. All right, so here are the times. Aus Formula 1:13.7. Big lead right now. ABR Murph with a 14.1.1. Payox with a 14.17. Those two guys are fighting for the championship. JDM Haters in there behind him with a 14.2. Stinner with a 14.33. Zampa with a 14.39. And he's followed by Massive Afro, Division, and Halo. We don't talk about their times. They're in the midfield. Come on, boys. Let's see what you can throw down. Formula showing the love for Stinner, telling him good luck. Stinner said he is back on the pad for this race. All right, Whiffy's going to get him a 1:16.2. Not bad. He is on the mediums. Not too far off the pace there. A couple of guys in the 14s. Got one in the 15s. Kurt's invalid. He's going to dip back into the pits. Let's see who doesn't have a lap yet. Here comes Chili. GSR Chili. He's invalid on this lap. This one will not count. Division's on an out lap behind him. That's going to be Heatwave on an out lap behind him. And then Payox is on an out lap. Oleg is our next guy. He is also invalid. No bueno. Looks like somebody said we can't see a 13.7 being beaten. That's Formula. Formula's saying 13.7 is going to be tough to beat. Yeah, like I mentioned there, Formula, I think penalties are going to play into it. Everybody's going to be pushing real hard. And this group, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of guys right there in the 14s, not too far off each other. It's going to be a lot of cars bunched up together. It's going to be a wild one. Payox back on a lap now. He's currently sitting P3, 14.1. I just can't tell you guys how excited I am to be back on the microphone and back on the racetrack here, man. 2 weeks was a good break, but I have missed it. Up to 12 viewers. Everybody's tuning in now. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year's, and welcome to the first race of SSR for 2021. This is a reschedule of Mexico from 2 weeks ago due to some technical issues with Xbox and Twitch. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, giving us some of your time this weekend. On for a good race today. It's going to be pretty nice. All right, Purple Sector 2 for Kings. He's looking to move up. Murph is ahead of him by just a bit. Chili getting him a good lap, 13.8. Chili in there for a P2 right now. Some new names up at the front. Got some competition for these speedy boys. Brazy in the chat. Hello, Brazy. Welcome. Division's going to jump in with a 14.002. Payox is going to sell 14.04. That's going to be P4 for him. Let's take a look. Who do we got coming up? We have got a McLaren in the back. That's going to be Aus Formula. He is a Purple Sector 2, picking up pace now that he's found his line. He's got a 13.7 and the provisional pole right now. We're going to go on board as he comes around the penultimate corner here. He's looking to move up and stretch his gap. Chili right on his heels there. Nice and tight there. 13.38. He does. He drops the time down. Exclamation point there. JD in the pits. Who do we got behind him? That's going to be a Williams. That's going to be Monkey yet to put up a time. He's going to get one here. On board with him as he comes around the penultimate. Monkey in there for a P6. 14.2 ahead of JDM Haters. That's going to be Massive Afro back there, invalid, right behind him. Kurt in there too on an out lap. We got Kurt, and then I believe that's going to be ABR Murph there, caught up in some traffic. He's going to dip into the pits. Both of the McLarens. Chili in the pits. Oleg is going to go on a lap. We're going to ride with Oleg, see if he can stick a time this time. Oleg invalid on his first little hit there. easy to do on this track. Dub Z in the chat as well. Happy New Year's, fellas. Welcome back for the first race of 2021. 13-3. Brazy saying that's top 100 TT, I think. I'm almost certain that's going to put him up there with the big boys. That's for sure. House Formula does have the pace. He is a quick one. Formula says 13-3 is absolutely ridiculous. Big shout out to everybody tuning in today. Ooh, Oleg with a big wheel slip out of the double right-handers there. And he is invalid. Lighting the tires up there. Gonna jump up to Kurt. Oh, Kurt's invalid as well in sector 3. Whiffy's behind him on the softs. Whiffy set a 1:16.2 on the mediums. Not happy with that. He's gonna come back out with the red stripes. He's almost flat out through the S's here. 11 of you guys. Whiffy with a fast sector 2. He's got to carry that momentum through the stadium here. He's going to want to move up. P12 is not where he wants to be on this track. It's real hard to get by here, except down the front straight. All right, looks like Whiffy's going to get him a time. P11, 14.94. That's it. Puts him right behind Massive Afro. Stenner with a good lap there. He comes across the line just now. 14.01. That's going to be a P4 right ahead of Kings. And then we've got Halo on an out lap. Who's that way back there? I believe that's Division on an out lap. Murph's on an out lap. Where's my man Heatwave at? Heatwave's in sector 2 taking the S's. Invalid there. He drags the right wheel a little too far there. Over the line. Stewart's give him a naughty look. He's going to get a red stripe for the track map. That means he's invalid. Oleg is in the pits. Let's see who we got. Stenner's on a cooldown. Division's pushing here. Division's on a lap. Halo's on a lap as well. Let's dip to Halo. Oh, somebody spun around a little bit. Looks like maybe Kurt trying to get some traction. All right. Here comes Halo in the S's. This is where most people have some trouble. You can cheat the edges a little bit, but just a fraction too far, and they're going to get you. But you can get a lot of speed here through Sector 2 if you play it right, take the right line. Haas looking pretty good here. Not quite as fast as the fastest lap, but he could improve here. He's a 15.5 right now. Whiffy just ahead of him at a 15.9. That's a big gap. Just under 4/10, about 4/10 of a lap. Craig Conley in the chat said he's sorry he can't make it. He's super bummed, but he's camping and having some adult beverages. Cheers, Craig. Happy New Year's, brother man. 10 whole dollars there in the chat as well. Happy New Year's, 10 whole dollars. All right, Halo gets him a 14.7. That's going to put him just ahead of Massive Afro. Division dips into the pits. Looks like Murph is in the pits. Got JD on an out lap. He's currently sitting P8 right in the middle of the shenanigans. Here comes Payox on a lap. He's at a 14.04. That's got him in P5. He's looking to improve here. And he does. He goes up P2, 13.872. That's just a fraction of a blink ahead of GSR Chili. What a lap by Payox. He's in the fight now. He is in the fight. That's what we like to see. Who's coming in next? Chili's in the pits. That's got to be Oleg going on his lap. Zampa's in the pits. Formula on a lap here. Currently has a fast time. He's going to call it off right at the end as he invalidates. Dips into the pits. Oleg on the mediums now. Struggling on the soft tire. Big lockup into turn 1. Oleg struggling a little bit here in Mexico. It is a technical track. Sector 1's little chicane there can be difficult, and then you come out of the double right-hander there, and you've got the high-speed S's. It's all about entry and exit there. You can cheat a little bit, but not too much. Jump up to JDM Haters. He just got him a lap, 14.009. That's going to put him just ahead of Stenner in P5. Kurt is in the pits again, struggling as well. I believe that's Heat Wave on an outlap, shooting all the way through the S chicane in the stadium, trying to get back around in time to do another lap. Here comes Oleg through the last turn. He is valid. He's going to get him a time here. Not sure how fast it's going to be on the mediums, but he will get a time. P14, 16.5. Heatwave got in just at the buzzer, is going to get another lap. Zampa's timed his perfect. He's coming around. We'll get another lap as well. Oleg has retired from the session. That's going to put Oleg on the track, I believe. Oleg, you naughty boy. Let's take a look. Who is coming up behind him? That's going to be Whiffy. Yes, Oleg retires on the track. Can't do that, bud. Can't do that. Brazy with the big subscription. Thank you, Brazy, subbing for 2 months. You the man. Oh, Heatwave just a little too far on the right side. All right, looks like Murph has got over the line in time. Murph's going on a lap. Who's back here? I was trying to see who this is. It's got to be Afro on an outlap right now. Whiffy is coming through sector 2. Heatwave was able to get around for a lap. Is that ooh, somebody spun around there, it looks like. Alright, so we got Murph in the back. Bunky is invalid. Zampa there is invalid. Stinner's on an outlap. Chili's on a lap. He's invalid. He's straight cutting through the S's there. So Murph is invalid. Everybody's struggling here late. Oh, Zampa with a big spin in the stadium. He's missing hardware. Zampa just patiently waiting here. He's trying to stay out of everybody's way. Gotta move, Zamp. Gotta move. Looks like he doesn't have pedals. The wheel's turning. He's saying no. Parked in a dangerous spot and disqualified. Zampa. Naughty, naughty Zampa. Alright, let's take a look. Stinner's on a lap. So Al's Formula 13.38. Payox 13.8. Chili 13.89. And then it's a whole group of Mesa guys in 14s there. Zamp podium incoming, yeah. Zamp was pretty confident before the race. I was talking to him pre-lobbyish, and he said that he was confident that he could get her done today. He said he'd be seeing me on the other side of the race. Looks like Al's Formula is going to be our pole sitter with a 13.388, boys. I don't know if you know that. That's esports speed right there, boys. That's top 100-ish time in the race conditions, not TT. That's a blistering speed there. Hats off to Al's Formula in the McLaren for laying down a hot one. We got Division is invalid. Looks like everybody's struggling to stay between the stripes. All right, Whiffy's in the pits. Division's invalid. We're going to see him dip in. So there you go, boys. Al's Formula, Massive Afro, P1, P2. A big, big honorable mention there to Massive Afro getting a huge time at the buzzer, jumping all the way to P2 with a 13.7. Payox, Kings, and Chili are going to be taking out your second row. Division and JD in the third row. Stinner and Murph in the fourth row. Now remember, guys, Payox, Kings, and ABR Murph are battling right now for the championship win. All right? So I believe Murph has to get 17 seconds to squeeze it out. Or 17 points, I'm sorry. 17 points to squeeze out a win. Don't quote me on that. I got to go back and look at the stats. But I'm pretty sure if he can get 17 points more Payox right now, he can clinch that win. We're going to let that one slide. We're going to let that one slide. Oh, the bot yelled at you, Apex. I didn't get it in time. Sorry, bud. He used a naughty word, and the bot was like, "You're a bad boy." All right, there you got it, guys. We have the McLaren out front, Alfa Romeo side by side with him, Payox Kings in the Renault and the Mercedes in row 2. Big thing, Murph starting 8th right now. Dubsy in the chat saying, let's go Division. You were overdue, brother. Division always showing up, always putting in solid laps. Be good to see him on that podium as well. Maybe even squeak out a win. Talking to Tampa, just saying that his wheel glitched out right at the end. And guys, I got a surprise for you. There's going to be a little rain at the end of this race. Weather forecast is showing possible rain at the end of this race, which is going to throw the strategies out the window. It's going to be a little crazy. Not sure when it's going to hit. I won't tell. But the forecast is showing sprinkles towards the end of the race. So good luck, everybody. All you drivers, don't forget, don't ready up before your host. That is a naughty, naughty move. Zampa has ticked the box, so everybody is good to go. Let's go racing in Mexico. All right, and we are on the formation lap. All right, let's hide that nonsense off the screen. Let's see what everybody's starting on. There you go. All right, everybody on the soft tires except Heatwave and Zampa. Zampa catching that unfortunate wheel glitch, disqualifying him. Heatwave struggling to keep them tires inside the stripes, and the S's unable to get a ton there too. All right, Formula Maxim saying hopefully it comes early, talking about the rain. Happens sometimes in the 50%ers. All right, guys, so we got the tires up. I'm going to take those off real quick. Everybody's getting those tires nice and warm. Aus Formula with a huge lap in quali, followed by another huge lap, putting an exclamation point on it, 13.388. That is just blistering around here. So he's going to take us out. Massive Afro got a super late time there, squeezing in them 1:13 time range as well. He's going to be P2, starting out side by side with him. Payox Kings and Chili right in behind him. Division and JD there. Stinner, ABR Murph, Monkey, and Halo closing out the top 10. Those guys that didn't make the top 10, we're not going to mention you. You didn't get it done. It's going to be a super good race here. I'm stoked. This is the first race of 2021. Guys, if you are interested in racing with SSR for Season 2, get in our Discord, okay? There's a little button in the bottom right of the video. It's got our logo, SSR. It's got all our social media icons. If you click that little area right there, it's a hyperlink. It's going to take you to our website. You can sign up to our Discord. On our Discord is a sign-up sheet for Season 2. All right, so you're going to have to do some time trial times. Belgium and I believe Spain. Get those submitted in with your sign-up form, and we're going to do pace-driven Season 2. But here we go. We got 5 lights, and we're about to go racing here in Mexico, guys. 36 laps. And the McLaren's away. He's got a pretty good start here. He's trying to squeeze Massive Afro, who gets away clean as well. Payox on the left, though. Look at him go. Here we're going into turn 1. Aus Formula takes a good line with a big lockup, though. Payox right in behind him in the gearbox. Looks like everybody got through clean. Aus Formula doing a really defensive move there into turn 1. Had to lock up hard. Alfa Romeo with a good start. Massive Afro Division moving up 3-4 as we come into Sector 2 here. Great moves by those guys. Everybody very close here in the back. Looks like a little contact back there with Zampa and maybe Kurt. It's hard to tell. Jump back up to the front. Aus Formula just sending the car through the S's on those fresh softs. Got tons of grip. Dip back to the back here, see if we can catch some of this drama in the back. Murph almost comes across the nose of Stenner there. Stenner sitting in the racing, doing a great job here, keeping the distance. Al's Formula stretching a big lead, 1 second already. You can see the gap to the Renault there. He's in the comfort zone. Massive Afro and Division working together. Division with a much better line there. Afro locking up that right front, trying to get that nose around. And Division already catching a penalty very early in the race for that one. We're going to see penalties play a big, big factor in this race. If you will check out the link there, click that little icon, Lenny, the little SSR logo, and get on our Discord. All the info's there. I believe they're going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just like we did, but we're going to do one race a day instead of doing 2 on Saturdays. So the times are still kind of in the air about who's going to do what at what time. We're going to try to do them all in the same time over 3 days, but we got a poll going to see when exactly is going to be best for everybody. We're going to try to accommodate as best we can, but we can't always make everybody happy here. So take a look at the website, get on the Discord. There's a sign-up link there. Take a look and see what's going to fit you best. It is going to be pace driven, guys, so you will have to submit time trial screenshots for Spain and Belgium, and based on your pace we're going to try to stagger the tiers with equal pace. So times is going to be kind of hard. That's why we're trying to do a poll. JD right in the back of Chile here. Big train of cars. Everybody's still in it. 3 laps in. Penalties are already stacking up here. We knew it would be a problem. Al's Formula's got a 1.3 second lead right now. Everybody else is kind of hooked up in the DRS train here. We're going to start seeing some moves. This is lap 3. DRS is enabled here in the second sector now. Just a big line of cars. Big line of cars flying through here. Not much going on just yet. Everybody trying to get their feel, find their groove, staying inside those stripes. Appreciate the help there with the chat, Formula. Let's get caught up. Everybody's still in a big straight line here. So we got Al's Formula, Payox, Massive Afro, and Division. Division got a great start. He moves up 2 or 3 spots there into P4. Him and his teammate working together here. Penalties are rolling in. Let's take a quick look at the penalties while we got a second. Looks like just about 3 seconds for everybody. Oleg with 16 seconds already. He's in danger of being disqualified. Not good at all. Let's take a look at the position changes real quick. There you got 3 positions for Zampa. Division up 1 position ahead of Chile. Looks like ABR Murph's trying to get a little bit of JDM haters. We're going to go on board there, see if we can get it done in Sector 2 here. Both of them have DRS, so it's going to be hard for him to get by. You can see the penalty icons racking up there. Most of the grid has them already. It's real early in the race. We're only 4 in, very early to be collecting penalties. All right, I think Murph's going to try to get a run here. He's got a good exit out of the penultimate. He's in the slipstream. JDM pulling away a little bit, though, maybe using a little bit of that battery, opening up a gap. Murph has not engaged his yet. Looks at the inside. Breaks way later there. Both of them lock up. JD getting real defensive. Murph losing a little time with a big lock up there. Kurt's in the mix back there too. You can see the Ferrari in tow of Monkey. Everybody's still pretty evenly spaced out. Massive Afro's closed the gap a little bit. He's 4/10 on Payox here, who's now 2.3 seconds behind. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Looks like that might be Oleg. No, that's going to be Chili. Chili's off the track. Not sure if he spun or got tapped, but he is sitting, having to wait for everybody to go by. He's missing a right front end plate. Tires are screaming hot, too, as he spins it back around. We won't add insult to injury there and watch that. We're going to let him get back on the track. That's a tough break. Not sure if he got pushed. We missed it. Massive Afro, 3/10 now. Hayox has got a much better run through the penultimate. You see him pull away and open a gap up there. Chili's still struggling back there. You see the yellow flag popping up in Sector 2. Tough break for him. Oh, we got somebody else spun around. That's going to be Kurt. Oh, no. Looks like Kurt has hit the wall. He's in the pits. Kurt's going to be getting some fresh tires and maybe a wing there. Let's see if Kurt ends up with a wing. Doesn't look like it. He's just getting mediums. I think he's all right. I think he just spun it. House Formula almost 3 seconds now. So far, clean getaway, COD. Everybody looks like Chili has spun it around and is DNF'd. Chili's lost it in 3. He is terminal. That's going to be a safety car for everybody. All right, you're going to see Oleg's going to dip in the pits right now. He's going to try to get some fresh tires. Kurt just coming out of the pits is exactly what he wants to see. Kurt's 19 seconds back right now, but that safety car is going to put him right back in the mix of things with some fresh tires. House Formula had a big lead there, which is going to be chiseled away here by the safety car. Chili struggling. I didn't see what happened to Chili in Sector 2 entry. Looks like he got turned around and banged the wall a little bit. We got Emu in the chat. What's up, Charisma? Big shout out to Charisma. Happy New Year's, brother. COD Villain in the chat as well. Got a clean getaway there, COD. Chili looks like he maybe lost it in Sector 2. Don't know if he got help or not. But he did get bumped, or at least spun around. He is in the wall. Looks like he couldn't keep it together coming out of Sector 3 and hit the wall. Caused a safety car here on lap 7. Formula Maxim saying, I feel for House Formula. That was a good lead, now it's gone. I think Zampa is a now, but he hasn't pitted. Just pitted. Let's take a look at the ops menu. Yeah, Zampa has not pitted and hit. Both of those guys started on the medium. Zampa had a wheel glitch in quali, which qualified, but right now up 14 positions. Big hats off to Zampa. Zampa maybe can help his teammate out here, House Formula. Hold this field up a little bit. Much love, Charisma. Hope all you guys are doing well as crazy COVID. Big shout out to everybody tuning in. Happy New Year's. Welcome to the first race of 2021. This is Tier 1 racing in Mexico. Viva la Mexico. All right, sense off the screen. Still going around under safety car. Everybody's cut Oleg. He's a minute back. I'm not sure how many more laps it's going to give him. We're probably going to do one more here. Zampa out front. House Formula right in behind him. Now the question is Zampa going to let him by? I don't know. We'll have to see. Formula Maxim said he literally said Zampa's going to end up on the podium and only language I speak is facts. So he's confident that Zampa's got a win in him today, or at least a podium. I don't know, House Formula's got some pace, my guy. I definitely think that Zampa would play the smart move here. Big shout to Murph, though. Murph starting P8 all the way up to P6 right now. Him and Payox Kings fighting for the championship title here in Tier 1. Dubsy saying Zamp will make him earn it. I have no doubt at all about that. Fearless leader puts up a fight, that's for sure. Who's ready for Season 2? I'm ready for Season 2. I'm excited. I think it's going to be sensational. I know we got some cool stuff coming up. We got some released information that's going to be coming up here soon. We're going to be doing probably some cups or some fun races during the off season to keep everybody in the mood, keep them skills sharp, get some of our newer drivers out. If you guys are waiting to test, I know they are talking about another development race here very soon. So if you guys are waiting to be tested, be sure and keep an eye on the Discord. We should have some info out on that in the next couple of days. Looks like safety car is going to let Oleg catch up. We're going to go around one more time. Oleg should catch everybody on this lap. Oleg really going to benefit here from that safety car. He was over a minute back, and now he's going to be back in this race. So it's going to be awesome for Oleg. Yeah, Season 2 is going to be phenomenal, guys. I can't tell you enough how out of this world Season 1 was. Like, we never expected 3 tiers. We never expected the turnout we got, and the quality of drivers we got is tremendous. It's been an absolute pleasure and just a shocker to all those guys that started this off and who have come on board as a staff and helped out through Season 1. We are humbled by the turnout and the level of skill that was brought to the table. Season 2 is going to be tremendous with the implementation of pace-based tiers. I know it's going to be tough. We're going to lose some people, and we don't like to see that, but it's inevitable. With the pace base, you're going to be put on a day. We're not going to be able to accommodate schedules too much. We're going to do our best to try to get everybody a seat, so just keep that in mind. Oh, look at that. Dubsy in the chat with 100 bits. You go, my man. We got a bit war going on. New year, new bit war. Don't be shy. Charisma cheering them bits as well. Thanks, guys. We appreciate the support. It's going to be a good one. All right, I just heard from Race Control. The safety car is in this lap. We're going to go back racing here, guys. You're going to see Zampa hold him up a little bit here in the stadium. He's getting them tires nice and warm. Bit war, bit war. And we are racing. Here, I'll chip in. There we go. Bit war for the restart. Zampa gets away clean. Alice Formula right on his tail. Payox getting a good run too. Ooh, Payox cutting the corner a little bit there, having to dive out of the way. JD right in the mix as well. Catching a penalty though. He's had to kind of cut the corner to dodge Payox. We got bit war going on. I got 10. Dubsy in there with a 500 bits. Ridiculous, Dubsy. Way to go, my man. Times haven't been decided just yet, guys. I saw that question there. I didn't miss it. Times are ongoing. We got a poll. We're trying to accommodate as many people as possible. But with the drive for pace-based tiers, we're not going to be able to accommodate everybody. So we're doing our best to try to make sure everybody that can will race. If you haven't got your sign-ups in, do them ASAP. The sooner we get them, the easier it will be for us to make that determination. Right on the back of Zampa here. Zampa trying to hold him off. He's just going to let him by here. Alice Formula in a much better line. He's got the better pace. Zampa's going to have to do some work here. Payox on the inside as well. You're going to see him get by Zampa. Now he's got JD right behind him. JD looks to the right. He's going to probably get past him here. No. JD just has nowhere to go. He's stuck behind Payox. We're going to watch him go 3 wide into turn 1. JD's going to make the smart move and back out here. Craziness. This is a battle for second and third right here. Wheel to wheel as they go into turn 3 and 4. Oh, Zampa getting squeezed. It's a big lock up there in the back. Bunch of cars bottlenecked. Crazy little restart. All right, so Payox wins that battle. House Formula's up. JD's going to get past. ABR Murph capitalizing as well. He's right in the mix now. Zampa down to P5. And he's got 2 hungry Alfa Romeos right behind him on fresh tires. Zampa has got his work cut out for him here. You can see him side by side through Sector 2 trying to get past that McLaren. Oh no! We see Stinner slam into the back of Massive Afro there, not expecting the hard braking. Massive Afro kind of dodging that traffic in front of him. DRS is enabled now. Kurt's going to get past Monkey. Monkey's going to take it right back. We're going to have a crazy battle here at the front. You can see the train of cars. Whiffy's going to get past Monkey. Kurt's going to get past Monkey. Oh, Whiffy gets shut down. Whiffy got shut down into turn 1. Oh, that was Kurt. Kurt got shut down into turn 1. Used to seeing Whiffy in the Ferrari there. My bad. Kurt got shut down into turn 1. No room left at all. Kurt gets topsy-turvied. ABR Murph all the way up into P4 now, right in behind JD. Kings has got JD and Murph all over the back of him. Murph penalty free right now. JD's got a penalty. Payox and Os Murph both clean of penalties as well. You see Grace Control is going to hit Halo with one. Spicy little Sector 3 here. These guys are all over each other. Here we go. Murph's trying to get a run here. JD in the slipstream with the batteries pulling away. He's looking to make a move on Payox, who doesn't have DRS. We got a yellow flag. That is Zampa in the pits. Oh, and ABR Murph into the back of Kings there. Kings is going to catch a 3-second from the shove. That'll probably see the steward's desk. ABR gets a better run out of the corner here. Doesn't look malicious, just hard braking by Payox to dodge JD. Murph gets in the back of him, gives him a little nudge. It's going to cost Payox to collect a penalty. That one might be removed. No way of telling just yet. Formula says, looks like a racing incident. I'm happy to agree with you. That was a tough break. It's just everybody dodging and diving. What a race we got going here. We're going to dip back. Monkey and Whiffy are battling it out here through Sector 2. Monkey's going to take the inside here. He's going to try to outbrake Whiffy, and he does. Slips right by him. Gets the nose in there. Great pass by Monkey. We see Murphy collect a penalty now. Os Formula 4.4 seconds. Monkey's going to take it back from Whiffy. Whiffy with a big wheel slip. Hangs onto the car. Nice little battle we got going back here. We're going to jump back to the front. Murph's all over the back of JDM Haters, who doesn't have the DRS. He's too far back. Big lockup. Oh, wheel to wheel there through it. JD does a good job of fighting back. They come out wheel to wheel. Murph's got a great run out of that corner. He has every lap so far. Just under the halfway mark. ABR Murph is up into P2. Payox is going to dip underneath. JD's defending the best he can here. What a battle. Double right-handers here. JD's going to squeeze him out and get it done. JD's going to fight off and hold that position. Hell of a battle we got here for third, second, and fourth. House Formula is going to collect his first 3-second penalty, so penalties are playing a big part here. Yes, there is. All right, stand by, Formula. We're going to get them penalties up. There you go. 25 seconds for Oleg. He's in trouble of getting disqualified here. Kurt, no penalties, looking to make a big jump here. I saw Massive Afro with no penalties. Huge shout out to Xenotis B91 with the follow. Thank you so much for supporting it. Rain is due potentially towards the end of the race, Cod Villain. We should see some sprinkles here in the closing laps. That's what the weatherman is saying. Some crazy racing up front here, guys. JDM's going to get past ABR Murph with the DRS. ABR Murph's battling back now. JD was close enough to get it there, so you see him open a gap up. Murph running good. Ooh, JD a little bit of slip there. Murph with a much better line is going to close it up. JD's going to have his work cut out. JD with 3 seconds more than Murphy and Payox here. Massive Afro, no penalties, is in the range of jumping up into P3 right now. JDM with a great line through the S's. Absolutely pulls away there, opening up a half-second gap. What a line by JD. We got to see that from Murph's point of view there. He just ripped away from him. So we only had one DNF Chili. Got in a little trouble early in the race. Spun it around. Let's see. Looks like Heatwave's having some troubles here. Oh, big spin by Heatwave into the wall. Looks like that might have been a reset. It was hard to tell. Heat with a big smack in the wall. Lost an end plate. Al's Formula out to a 6-second lead. He's creeping up on Heatwave there in last place. Murph is doing his best to fend off JD. These two guys are trading positions with the DRS. Like I said, guys, if you play Formula 1 2020 and you're looking at racing with us for Season 2, click that little icon in the bottom right of the video there. It says SSR. It's got all the social media icons. That's going to take you to our website. Our website has a link to the Discord, which has all the information you need. Sign-ups for Season 2 are active. You will need to post a screenshot of your Belgium and Spain time. So get those times up there, boys. It will be pace-driven for Season 2. Don't miss out. You want to be part of it. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Here goes JD with the DRS. He's going to take his spot back from ABR Murph. These two guys are just trading positions each range through the DRS. Good, solid racing here. Payox picking up another penalty. Who's in the pits? No, not in the pits. Looked like he was in the pits. All right. JD and Murph. Payox battling back now. Guys, this is a battle to watch right here. The Renault and the Williams. That's Murph and Payox. These guys are fighting for a championship win here. These guys are the 1-2s for the championship. This is a hell of a battle they're going to have going here. Payox is trying to get as many points as he can. I think Murphy needs 17 points more than Payox to clinch here. So Payox is fighting for his life to stay in this battle. Formula Maxim saying Tier 1's delivering for the first race of the season. As you can see, though, the penalty markers are up there. There's a lot of penalties. Big penalties. Heatwave with 11. Oleg with 28. Oleg's in danger zone here. He could be eliminated by disqualification here pretty soon if he's not careful. Oh, and Heatwave gets a 10-second for corner cutting. I think Heatwave's about to call it a day. Oh, we see him spin again. Big crash by Heatwave. Al's Formula's coming up behind him. He's got to stay out of the way here. Heatwave spins again and resets to track. Dangerous rejoin with the reset. Heatwave's in the pits. Catches a speeding penalty as well. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him retire here. ABR Murph, 2/10 off of Payox. JD looks like he hit the pits. Looks like Heatwave's serving a penalty and coming back out for the fast lap. Al's Formula out to 8-second lead right now. Insaneness. He is just putting down some consistent laps. Penalties are racking up here. Just about everybody has 6 seconds. I think Kurt only one with only 3 seconds now. So Payox holding off the Wolves here. Just over the halfway mark now. Here comes Murph. Payox getting defensive here. It's going to make him take the outside line. Murph catching a 3-second. That's going to put him up to 9-second penalties. 9 seconds of penalties. Payox with the advantage now. Still a lot of race, though. Halfway point, everybody's got about 6 to 9 seconds, except our 2 back markers there. They're pretty high. It's all right. This one's a tough track, guys. Very, very tough track. All right, Heatwave has retired from the session. That's going to be a DNF in, looks like, Sector 2 exit. He was on fresh softs. I think he was pushing kind of hard, and he crashed. Let's take a look and see if we can get a glimpse at that. That's going to be Murph coming by. Oh, his car is cleared. He went off the right there and hit the wall. That's going to be another safety car. There's a lot of racing left. That's right, Dubsy. And we've got rain. Okay, so this is going to be mixing everything up for everybody. So some guys have just pitted. Other guys have not. We're going to see a safety car. So what's the strategy here? We know that there's rain in the forecast for later in the race. Are we going to see some guys maybe go in and gamble? Go for some soft tires? ABR Murph into the lead. Payox Kings in behind him. Massive Afro. Aus Formula has made his pit stop for Saul. So look, this is just what I was talking about. Aus Formula knows the rain's coming. He has switched to the soft tire, knowing that everyone's going to have to pit for the intermediates later on. He's going for the option to pit and take the grip. Most everybody on the mediums. I'm going to switch over to the tire graphic here so we can take a look. Just about everybody on the mediums, everyone in contention here. Aus Formula would have had an 8.8 second lead, pits for the sauce, and comes back out into the midfield, P7, or P6, I'm sorry, on the soft tires. I agree, Formula Maxim, it's a big brain move. I was just talking about it as we see him roll out of the pits on the red stripes. This is tremendous right. We see Stinner catch a 3-second penalty under safety car. That's a little odd. In there, but yeah, so we got the race leader up to this point. Aus Formula sauce for a restart here. I bet we see him absolutely rip through this grid. He's shown tremendous pace so far through the race, a little over the halfway point. Big brain move here. He's going to the softs. He knows everybody's gonna have to pit when the rain comes. Zampa on the inners already, not taking any chances. He's trying to beat the group. So Zampa trying the opposite strategy here with the big brain move, going to the inners for the huge undercut. Zamp's going to have a hard time on this restart. It's going to have to start raining real fast for Zampa to succeed here. He's going to have to play it safe. He's not going to have any traction on this dry track. Let's take a look. We're on the onboard camera. I see no droplets on the race leader, ABR Murph. Payox Kings is right behind him. Oh, Murph has left the session. No! No, Murph. No. All right, invite sent, Murph. Get back in here, buddy. You're winning the race right now. Invite to Murph. Come on, Murph. Get back in here. I'm going to send him one more just in case. Looks like he's back under control. Murph, I'm going to send you one more just in case it happens again, bud. All right, his car looks solid. Looks like he's back in the race. All right, everybody's going to pit here. 13 laps for Murph, Payox, and Afro. They're trying to stretch these mediums till the rain period. Al's Formula going for a big brain move on the softs. A couple of guys, Division and Monkey on the mediums. Not really sure what's going on there. Maybe used all their softs up. Halo on the softs as well, following Al's Formula's strategy. Zampa on the inners, just rolling the dice. No F's given there by Zampa. He said, I'm going to go for it, and he's going to have to hang on. Everybody in the chat's calling for rain here. Everybody wants to see it start falling down. I think Zampa's might have been a boo-boo. Looks like Zampa's back in the pits now. I think maybe he was trying to switch tires and maybe got the wrong one. Oh, back on the fresh inners. Zampa's gone to the fresh inners. Oleg in the pits. Mediums for Oleg. Not seeing any rain yet. The clouds are rolling in, though. It's getting dark. We are in Sector 2 here. What craziness. Do you think maybe Zampa's stalling a little bit? I think Zampa might have stalled a little bit. He might have gone that pit because he burned them tires out, stretched the safety car for the rain. I'm telling you what, if Zampa pulls this off, this is going to be the biggest brain move of the Season 1 right here. Big shout out to everybody tuning in. 18 viewers right now. We love to see it. Welcome to the first race of 2021 with SSR. This is Tier 1 racing, guys. Tier 1 racing. We're coming up to the closing races here. We got 2 more races, and that's it, guys. And Season 1 has been a tremendous success. The drivers, the staff, and most of all, the viewers. Thank you guys for making this what it is. I'm hearing from Race Control right now that it's going in this lap. We're going to go back racing on lap 23. All right, here you see Murph starting to back everybody up. Short run for the safety car on this one. He's not got to slow him up too much. Safety car is going to dip in and hit that checkered line real fast. Ooh, look at Murph slowing him way up. Here he goes. Here he goes. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We're going. Severe collision with Al's Formula. Division's going to catch a 5-second. What a crazy restart. 3 and 4 wide down the straight. You see everybody jockeying for position. Oleg ignored yellow, got a 5-second penalty. Looks like Oleg maybe jumped the gun there. Murph in the lead, Payox behind him. We got a spin. We got a spin. That's massive Afro. Back on the track. Tough break. There's a lot of cars trying to pile through there at one time. Halo's going to lose a position to JDM Hater. Stinner's up 1. You can see the just jumble of cars here. They pile through Sector 2. Kurt finds his way all the way up into P3 on the restart. 16 laps on those mediums. Al's Formula is going to catch another penalty. Let's switch back to our penalties chart. 9 seconds for him. Those penalties are going to start adding up here pretty soon. Rodrigo 0876, thank you so much for the follow, brother. We appreciate you supporting the stream. Welcome to SSR Racing. All right, let's take a look. Al's Formula using them soft tires to his advantage. He's going to squeeze by Kurt up into P3 now, but he's got 14 seconds of penalties. That's going to hurt him bad here at the end of the race. He's really going to have to stretch a gap here in the closing hours of this race. Monkey, lagging all over the place a little bit. We saw he clipped to him. He was rubber banded. I see drops of rain. There's rain. Zampa Maya called this one absolutely perfect. I see raindrops. Oh, no. Oh, no. Monkey gets into JD. Both the front wheels are gone on the Williams. They're going to safety car. Zampa instantly loses his advantage if the safety car comes out here. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Oh, what a wreck. We just clipped in time to see that. It was hard to tell who got into who. All the virtual safety cars out. People are going to go for the inners. People are going to go for the inners. Zampa has lost his advantage here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, hate to see it. It was hard to tell. They kind of got into each other there. It was really hard to tell who hit who. Nothing looked intentional there, but Poor Monkey losing the entire front end. Car's dangling by hopes and prayers. No tires on the front there. How many people are going to pit here? Everybody looks like they're staying out for one more. We're back racing again. DRS is enabled as the rain falls. What chaos we have here. All right, so it looks like Halo has dipped in. He's going to go ahead and roll the dice and go to the inners now. Murph is our race leader right now. Payox fighting it out with House Formula there. He's going to take him around the outside here. He's coming from a little ways back. Big lockup, both of them. Oh, House Formula, great line through there. Holy moly, gets it done like a professional. He had a little bit of a lockup, but he was able to get the nose in a little earlier than Payox. Payox has to leave the room there. He's alongside. It cost him big. House Formula with a tremendous line going into the double right-handers. Now ABR Murph, 9 seconds of penalties to House Formula's 14. House Formula is going to have to stretch a gap here. 11 laps to go. Rain is starting to fall, so House Formula is going to have to pit for inners at some point here. So he's got to get a gap here on ABR Murph for that pit stop. We're on board with him in the McLaren. Murph doing everything he can to hold him off. Murph on some very old mediums. Got a yellow flag there. Looks like somebody a little slow in Sector 3. House Formula is going to go around him on the left side. Murph's going to stick it in there, though. He's going to drop in behind. All right, House Formula's got to put the head down and push. He's got 14 seconds in penalties to the 9 seconds of ABR Murph. Doesn't have enough time to pull a huge gap here. Brazy saying this race was worth the wait. I agree entirely. It's been a tremendous race. Starting to see our first gaps of the race, really. Everybody was bunched up. Heatwave's calling it a day after his DNF. Monkey has DNF for terminal damage. Chili DNF for terminal damage. So we got 3 big wrecks here in this race. Knowing my man JD's probably gutted. He hates to be in that position. I know he wouldn't have taken him out intentionally. Poor JD's probably got some feels going on. We got somebody behind. Looks like Oleg has slipped coming into Sector 2. Oleg struggling on the softs. That rain's starting to wet down the track. All right, we're going to see some guys getting some tires here. They're waiting for the DRS to be disabled. That's inner time, guys. Zampa's in a good spot here. He's not going to have to pit. He's starting to get grip now because of those tire advantage. Everybody's going to pit ahead of him, so he's going to jump quite a few spots here. Just got to hold it together. Zampa trying to make that big brain move work. Massive Afro is going to get by Whiffy. Using that DRS advantage. Him and Division been there together all race. You can see the leaves blowing on the track here as the wind's picking up. Stinner's in a good spot, P5. Kurt ahead of him. Kurt's struggling for grip. You see him slide the rear end there. All right, House Formula all the way out to a 3.5 second gap already. You just saw him get past on a lap or two. I think now's the time, guys. I think now's the time. You got to do it. I think Formula needs to take one more lap here. One more lap. And then go to the inners. These guys are on super old mediums behind him. You can see them just struggling to get the power down. See if Murph stays out. He is going to stay out. Any takers on the pit stop? Nobody yet. Rain's light. DRS is still up. 28 laps of 36 laps here. Quite the battle going on. There's Stinner on the inside of Kurt. Doing the switchback. He's going to have the advantage come the exit of the chicane. Division right there in the mix. We're going to go on board with Division. He's right in the mix of this battle here. It's going to be crazy. They're going to try to go 2 or 3 wide here. 2 wide. Kurt runs a little bit. Kurt losing it. Kurt lost it. Oh no, Kurt couldn't get the power down. The wheel slipped a little bit, and that was it. He's gone. Exit stage left. Division's going to capitalize. Now Stinner's got to deal with the Alfa Romeo of Division. Division is statistically good in the rain, but he's got 14 seconds of penalties as we see him catch a 3-second there. Stinner with 12 seconds has a slight advantage. Al's Formula, 14 seconds of penalties right now. Huge. Somebody's asking how Oleg's not disqualified with 31 seconds of penalties. Cod Villain says, Vladimir Putin made the call. Vlad says he gets to continue racing or else. Here goes Division. He's got that battery kicked on. He's trying to get Stinner. You see Stinner trying to break it up there. Oh, it looks like Whiffy's got a big turnaround in Sector 2. He's trying to get out of the way here. Oh, that's going to be a very dangerous rejoin by Whiffy. He's trying to get out of the way. Oleg zooming past. Not intentional, just in a really bad spot all around. 9 seconds Formula's put up in 3 laps, guys. 9 seconds. Stinner's showing some solid form here. 15 seconds of penalties, though, is really going to cost him. That's going to drop him all the way back around the P7 range. P6 range. Division's got 14 seconds as well. I told you, the penalties are going to take a big toll here. Then you throw in the rain and the speeding in the pits. Good Lord, Halo. You didn't need it, buddy. 17 seconds of penalties for Halo now. I think we're going to start seeing pit stops here. Al's Formula is going to keep stretching his lead. We got a yellow flag. That's going to be Kurt. Kurt's struggling in Sector 3 on some very old mediums as well. He's going to be in the pits for sure. Yep. JD's in the pits. We got Payox in the pits. JD coming back out on the softs. Payox on the softs. Wilderness, that rain must be stopping pretty soon, guys. They're going to just try to stick it out on the softs. Division has retired from the race and left the session. He's had enough. We hate to see it. He was doing really well there. Tough break for Division. Collected quite a few penalties there. Al's Formula out to 13 seconds of gap. 14 seconds of penalties, so he's well ahead now. Monkey has left as well after his earlier wreck. I believe Monkey was sticking in there to do engineering. Oleg looked like he's struggling here. Zampa back in the pits. Going for the sauce. That rain must be going away, guys. Everybody's going sauce. All right, I think Austin's going to try to take these stripes, these red stripes, all the way to the end. I think somebody also mentioned that in the chat. Brazy with a solid fact saying it's wet. Those tires aren't gonna wear as much as they normally would. He seems to be managing them well. He's out to a 17-second gap on Stinner now. All ABR Murph is worried about is staying ahead of Payox here. JDM Haters is ghosted. Did we lose JD? Nope, his car has resumed from ghosting. Whiffy's ghosted. Looks like maybe some lap cars. All right, let's take a look at the tires. Got a shout for the tires. 10 laps on the sauce for Al's Formula. Stinner out there for 16 laps on the mediums. 7 laps for Murph on the softs as well. Murph's got Formula's got a big lead here. He can hang on to it. 18 seconds. He's steady gaining time on Stinner. He's just got to keep the car on the track here. Minimize his penalties. Oh, he is going to pit. He's going to pit here. 18 seconds. Interesting strategy. He's going to go back to the softs. He's got to. Oh, he's got a penalty. He's sitting out. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt him. Stinner in the pits. Behind him. No, Stinner's going to go around. Stinner's going to try to stretch these mediums all the way. House Formula coming out on the softs. Payox on fresh softs. All right, I think this is genius move here by House Formula. He's managed the softs. He was gaining time on everyone on the old softs, and he's got fresh softs now. 17 lap old or mediums for Stinner. Got a wild mix of tires here. Craziness. You can hear Formula lock up just a little bit. He's got to get those tires up to temp. Stinner stretching those mediums a tremendous long distance. What a race we got here. It went from very close together. DRS trained for laps to spread out. All right, we got a request for the penalties. Let's take a look. 15 seconds for Stinner, 9 for House Formula as he serves some time in the pits. Payox has got 9 seconds. Murph has got 9 seconds. A lot of those guys losing some penalty time as they serve them in the pits. JD gets a 10-second for corner cut, and that puts him up to 27 seconds of penalties. That's painful. I believe Stinner can take those mediums. I really do. Oh, he's going to go to the inners. Stinner takes the inners. ABR Murph is going to jump up into P3. Payox into P2. Payox needs that P2 right now. He needs it. House Formula 5.6 seconds right now.
You got it.
Okay. All right, guys, everybody spread out now. You can see huge penalty changes. Oleg's going to drop all the way to the back. Stinner had a good show today. 15 seconds as of right now. 3 laps to go. That's going to put him around P6-ish. Afro catches another 3 seconds. That's going to put him up to 9. All right, there you go. DRS has been disabled. Track is unsafe for it. That's typically the notification for inners, but I think Formula is just going to try to run it. JD has retired the car in the pits. That's something you don't see a lot, guys. Kurt is also doing well. He's only got 3 seconds of penalties here. That's going to put him above Stinner. Depending on Murph gets another penalty, that could put him up into a podium. Kurt on the inners is going to have the advantage here. He's got to close some distance. Stinner's caught all the way back up to ABR now. He's going to get by Murph here. Stinner with a distinct advantage. Murph being smart, though. Stinner's got 15 seconds in penalties. He just stays out of the way and lets him through. You can see the grip advantage Stinner's got on the intermediates. He rapidly pulls away from ABR Murph. To answer your question, Formula, no. Murph needed 17 more points than Payox to clinch. If Payox is ahead, they're going to keep battling it out here for the end of the season. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with Cod Villain here. Stinner's doing a great job on these inners. He called it perfect. As soon as they came out, it went to the DRS disabled session. He's right on time for the inners there. He's making moves, but unfortunately the penalties are going to kill him here. All right. See it here, guys. We are 2 laps to go. We're coming into sector 2 now. Al's Formula just taking it easy up front. He's on the softs. He can't afford to pit again this close to the end, so he's just dragging it out. You can see he's got a distinct gap there behind him. Payock's just now coming into the castle, or the stadium there, as you see Al's Formula cross the line. Stinner 6 seconds off here. Kurt on the inners is now trying to get a little bit of Murph there in the stadium section. Kurt looking for a good jump here too. He's only got 3 seconds of penalty, so he's definitely going to get past Murphy, which he does. You see him come out of the stadium section and shoot right by. He's pushing now. Kurt looking at a podium here. He's inside the 15 seconds. 14.5 seconds is about where he stands behind Stinner with his penalties, but Stinner's got 15 seconds. Stinner, he could be looking at a podium here. Kurt could get it done also with the perfect timing on the inners. Kurt the underdog here. Let's take a look at the position changes. Kurt up 8 spots. 8 spots. So if he can get up into 3rd place with this, that's not only going to be a podium, but driver of the day for him. That'd be huge for Kurt. Stinner's caught all the way up to Payox as you see him banging into the stadium there. Stinner with a good move. You see him just clip right by Payox. The inner is definitely the tire here. There it is. Al's Formula, our big race winner. Very commanding strategy today. Stinner did well, but is going to drop to P2 for now. Kurt's going to jump him as well. Payock's getting a P2. Kurt into P3. That's going to be a podium for my man Kurt in the Ferrari. Great run today, Kurt. Stinner, great job. Massive Afro losing the last corner is going to pull ahead there. Murph in for a P6. You hate to see it. Murph had a good race going. Oleg sticking it out, bringing it to the line. What a race by Tier 1 today, guys. What a start to 2021. 21 viewers right now, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to the big guys today, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to say Kurt's going to be our driver of the day with a big move up the grid. We'll have to see. Don't go anywhere. It was a great race in Mexico. I'm going to get these guys in here. We're going to start talking to them here in just a moment. Oleg bringing it on home here. He's coming into the stadium. Big hat tip to Oleg. Struggling a little bit today in Mexico, but he's bringing that Mercedes across the line no matter what. Not giving up. He's going to get a P7. Big spin out of the corner. Doing some Mercedes donuts before he gets to the line here. All right, there you got it, guys. That's it for Mexico. Closing it out on the reschedule. Kurt's got no mic, unfortunately. He is driver of the day and P3. What a run by Kurt to make it happen. Got some fancy dance move by Al's Formula there in the McLaren. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to check the race director. And then we're going to get these guys in here for a talk. Got a big shout out from little Declan here. He's with Dad this weekend, saying Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope everyone's had a safe and fun new year. Hopefully this new one brings us something a little better than the last one. Don't think we're out of the woods yet, but it's looking up. We're all here. We're all healthy. We're all racing. Oh, lots of penalties today. All right, let's get everybody in here. Alice Formula, invite to the party. Payox Kings, invite to the party. We're going to invite Kurt even though he doesn't have a mic. Maybe we'll get lucky and he got one for holiday. All right, guys, as you file in, please tick the box in the party menu to include your audio. That way everyone can hear you. You guys know the routine. Tick the box, tick the box. Once everybody gets in here, we'll start the interviews. Thank you, Reese. Happy New Year's, Reese. Good race today. Alice Formula, great race today as well. Happy New Year's. Welcome to the first race of 2021, and boy, was it incredible. Huge turnout on the stream. Big bit battle. I want to give a big shout out to Dub Z. 600 bits he posted in the chat today. Alice Formula said his mic is getting fixed as well. All right, so guys, big winner today is Alice Formula with a commanding performance today. It was incredible. Big shout out to him. He's a newer driver here with us in Tier 1. Tremendous speed. Showed some commanding speed in qualifying, took it out in the race, was able to keep it going, and took the win home. Payox Kings championship battle going on here in Mexico, able to pull out a P2. Let's talk about it a little bit, Payox.
I was fighting the car the whole race, pretty much. Oh, it's not the right setup. Didn't feel right at all, especially to the S's. So, it's just a hard race, but good ending.
Good ending, good ending. Like I said, I was telling everybody throughout the race, you and Murph in a battle for the points. It was a big one for you. Murph finishing way back in the grid. I think 8th, 6th or 7th maybe back there. I got to go back and look at the standings. But, man, huge race for you. You sticking it in there for the points. I mean, that was a big battle. You're going to go on into the next race with a good lead on him here. He's going to have a good showing in the last 2 races to be a contender. So, congratulations on that P2 today. I know Mexico's a tough one.
Yeah, thanks.
And Kurt, also not with a mic. Huge shout out to Kurt today with a big brain move right at the end. Gets him a podium. Penalties played a big role. Honorable mention to Stinner. Kurt is also driver of the day today. He's up 8-9 positions, so that was huge. I just got to say, the first 4 or 5 laps of this race were tremendous. There were some turns where cars are going 2 and 3 wide where I don't think 2 or 3 cars fit. Everybody tried to keep it as clean as possible, and they did for the first few laps there. It was tremendous, tremendous start to 2021 here with SSR. I cannot wait to see the last 2 races of the season. Guys, if you want to be involved in Season 2 racing, you need to click the icon in the bottom right of the video here, SSR. It's got all the social media icons. Click that. It's going to get you to our website. All right, get on our Discord. The sign-up's there. Make sure you get signed up. You're going to have to post your time trial times for Belgium and Spain in that. So you can use Gamer DVR. It's on our website, gamerdvr.com. You can use it there. Save it as a screenshot from your Xbox. You can type in your username on that website. It'll pull it up for you. You'll need those links for your sign-up form. So make sure you do that. We are going to go pace-driven next season, so we need to see where you're at. We're going to take a look at everybody. We are going to have some off-season shenanigans. We're going to do some cups and stuff in between the 2 seasons to keep everybody on their game. Don't miss out on that. You got to get in the Discord to see those alerts, to see when they are and what spots are available. So get on that social media. Get involved. Say hi. We're going to have a test race for you guys that haven't driven with us before. We have a developmental driver program. We're going to do some test races and see what you got to offer, see where you're going to best fit in the groups. You can sign up as a full-time driver or a reserve for Season 2 as well. So if you don't think you can make all the races, but you want to be an option, if somebody can't make it, get in there, post your times, be a reserve. We need them. Reserves are great. I want to send a huge shout out to everybody that tuned in today. We got 20 plus people that took a Saturday evening with us here, midnight UK time. That's fantastic. Dub Z with a lot of bits. I love all you guys. I'm glad we're back. I cannot wait for Season 2. We'll be right back here this coming weekend for Brazil. Be safe. Wear your mask. Social distance. We want to see everybody here next weekend. Cheers, everybody.